The new entity is already hiding right now in the depths of the new jungle biome, and honestly, I stumbled upon it by accident. It's not just luck. Apparently the developers forgot to remove it, and I'll say right away, this is not just another monster. Without exaggeration, it is the strongest and most dangerous entity among all that currently exist in the game. Hiding from it is practically impossible. It senses the player from a great distance, chases you to the very end, and is not even afraid of campfires. So in this video, I will show you in detail what the new entity looks like, what it is capable of, and most importantly, what kind of beast it actually is. But before that, you have a great chance. Make sure to participate in the giveaway for any class you want. And yes, you have exactly 5 seconds to subscribe to the channel, otherwise, you will truly be haunted by 5 years of bad luck. Better not risk it. Subscribe, bro. Now to the most interesting part. Yesterday, the developers added a new jungle biome to the game. And this is not just another location, but a truly unique and atmospheric place. It is radically different from all the others: dense vegetation, limited visibility, disturbing sounds, and the feeling that someone is constantly watching you. There are also new cultists and boars hiding there. The main objective is to explore ancient structures scattered throughout the territory. Inside them, you need to find 4 special artifacts, skulls. Each of them is hidden in different buildings, and reaching them is not that easy. There are many poison traps, as well as cultists who constantly interfere. When all 4 skulls are collected, they must be taken to one of the towers and placed correctly. After that, a secret passage opens, leading inside the Mayan Tower. That is where valuable loot, rare items, and a new chest with unique rewards await us, though mostly it is just armor. The new enemies are Mayan cultists, clearly referencing ancient tribes, and also a new beast, the boar, which is capable of killing you in just a few seconds if you lose your vigilance, but it drops a lot of food. A few hours after the update was released, the developers announced a second part, and this is where it gets really interesting. We were shown the silhouette of a new entity, and interestingly, the developers themselves hinted that it might be a dog. But let's be honest, this looks like an attempt to mislead us. If you look closely at the creature's silhouette, it becomes obvious this is definitely not a dog. The body shape, posture, proportions, everything points to a completely different predator. And a little later, I'll explain who it really is. In addition, inside the structures you can find drawings that provide extra clues. If you study them carefully, it becomes clear we are expecting a beast from the feline family. This is indicated by distinctive features: sharp claws, an elongated, flexible body, long ears, and predatory grace. But which cat lives in the jungle? If we delve into the culture of ancient jungle civilizations, for example, the Maya civilization, it becomes known that the jaguar held a special place for them. It was considered a symbol of strength, night power, and fear. Jaguars were revered, worshipped, and their image was actively used in rituals and beliefs. And notice how all of this matches. The new cultists in the game clearly resemble representatives of ancient tribes. The architecture of the structures also references a similar culture, and the very atmosphere of the jungle is literally infused with all this history. Based on all these facts, we can draw a logical conclusion. The new entity is a jaguar, and not an ordinary one. It will be a fast, aggressive, and extremely dangerous predator. Its speed will be even higher than that of the evil deer. It will be able to make huge leaps, rapidly closing the distance and suddenly attacking the player. However, despite all its power, there is still a chance to survive. You can try to escape from it by moving in zigzags. This slightly disrupts its trajectory and gives you a few seconds of advantage. And the most interesting part is the symbolism. In Maya culture, the jaguar was associated specifically with the night. And now remember, all entities in the game appear precisely during the dark time of day. This cannot be just a coincidence. Therefore, I am almost 100% sure the new entity that will appear very soon is exactly a jaguar. It might be something poisonous. Write in the comments how you imagine the new weapon. It'll be interesting to see your theories. The jungle biome itself clearly won't just be beautiful, but truly dangerous. We might encounter new traps that can seriously complicate gameplay and ruin a run at the worst possible moment. These could be hidden pits, poison spikes, falling structures, or mechanisms that activate when the player approaches. In addition, it's quite possible that new animals will appear: monkeys, parrots, and other tropical creatures. Some of them might be aggressive or interact with the player in unusual ways. There will also be a new jungle chest, but opening it won't be easy. First, you'll need to cut through the vines that have wrapped around it from all sides. Something similar existed in the fairy biome, except there you had to help a tree. Now for the most intriguing part. What does "more" in the update description actually mean? My theory is that we might be getting a new entity. Why do I think that? Almost every new biome introduced a new threat, with the fairy biome being the only exception, so it's logical to assume that the jungle won't be left without its own ruler, especially considering how large the biome is. It could be a stealthy predatory entity camouflaged among the trees, or an ancient guardian of the structure hiding inside. Or maybe the new boss won't be the only threat besides the last entity. Today, one of the developers posted a mysterious image on the official Discord server of 99 Nights. In this image, we can see an incredibly massive structure rising right in the middle of the new biome. The size of the building is impressive. It literally reaches the tops of the trees, which means we're not just getting another small loot house, but a full-fledged ancient temple hiding many secrets. It's also interesting that the developers revealed the update only today, just a day before release. Most likely, this was done intentionally to build intrigue and hype. In the update description, it was said that we'll get structures, jungle, and more. And that "more" sounds especially mysterious. I'll explain later what might be hidden behind that word. Let's go back to the image and take another close look at the scale of the new structure. It's truly huge and will most likely become the central point of the entire biome. According to preliminary information, inside we can expect 1 diamond chest, 3 ruby chests, and many regular chests. That means there will be a lot of loot. Moreover, a new weapon designed specifically for this biome will appear inside the building. So far, nothing is known about it, neither its stats nor its appearance.